Are you tired of the chronic struggle of losing and gaining the same 10, 15, 20 pounds over and over again? Are you tired of this fat part of you just strangling you and not releasing its grip? In this video, I'm going to show you that this fat part of you is actually a protective mechanism that is preventing you from feeling emotional pain should you get fit and healthy for good. Hi, I'm Emily Filoramo. I'm the author of How to Permanently Erase Negative Self-Talk So You Could Be Extraordinary. Let me illustrate this fat protector through a story of my client Susan. Susan is 40 years old and she's been gaining and losing the same 15 pounds her entire life. So this fat protector came on board really early in her life. So I've drawn Susan's brain to illustrate the concept of protectors and exiles and burdens. And the dungeons of her brain are filled with exiled parts of her. And these exiles still frozen in old significant emotional events, such as times when she was neglected by mom or dad, didn't feel loved, was teased by the bullies, was shamed by the siblings, was made fun of for the way she looked. So those are her exiles, and exiles are holding on to burdens because at the moment of the significant emotional event, she was trying to make meaning out of why are these bad things happening to me? Something must be wrong with me, and that's why daddy's not paying attention to me, or mommy's giving me that dirty look. So those bad moments, those devaluing experiences, those parts of Susan gets shoved to the dungeons of the psyche for safekeeping because it was so painful that it just doesn't want to feel it again. Then what happens is that the other parts of Susan's system starts to go into extremes. So the part of Susan that used to have her eat her vegetables and keep healthy and wanting to drink green juices instead of soda, well, that part of her went into an extreme and started to eat more sugar and started to just want to eat more food, soothe the emotional pain. So that is one example of a protector that goes into an extreme behavior. Other protectors could be shopping too much, drinking too much, working too much, or angry part, numb part, shy part, or procrastination, controlling behaviors, or arrogance. Feelings such as depression, sadness, anxiety. So those are all parts that went into extremes as a result of the shameful, significant emotional moments of Susan's life and also our lives. You know, think about all the pains that you've experienced growing up. And those are the parts of you that have been exiled into the dungeons of your psyche. And these exiles are holding on to the burdens of I'm not enough, I'm not smart enough, some version of I am not enough. What I had Susan do was had this fat part of her separate out so we could get to know it and befriend it. Yeah, it's a friend. It's trying to protect from something bad. Any of these protectors that we have, it's trying to protect us. So for Susan, fat part told us that it was trying to protect her because it felt that if she got too trim and thin and more confident, that she was going to be teased, that she was going to be made fun of because something happened where she was teased when she stood out. And so this fat part said that I'm willing to change my role if you get the exiles out of the past. Because this fat part really had a part of keeping her healthy until this event happened. It still thinks that Susan is 7 years old and that she might get hurt if she shined her light. So the 7-year-old part was actually stuck in a classroom memory when she was the only redhead. So she was teased by the bullies, and she was also teased by her siblings and her relatives. And so as a 7-year-old, she doesn't know what's going on. She doesn't know that they're just teasing, they don't mean it. So the 7-year-old took on the belief, I must be bad. It's not safe to shine as me. It's not safe to stand out. And so the 7-year-old said, it's not good. No, I don't want to be teased ever again. And so fat part doesn't want her to shine in terms of standing out, having a great body and feeling confident. So fat part has her make friends with other people who are more or less struggling with the same thing as she does. So she feels normal. But every time she went on a diet, these friends of hers would say, Susan, stop, you're not fat, come on, you're just like the rest of us. And Susan was already feeling what was possible if she did outgrow these friends, because they're going to kick her out of the tribe. If she did get more confident and shined and stood out, she wasn't going to have any friends anymore. And that was too painful to even think about, because she doesn't want to get teased again. She doesn't want to get kicked out of the tribe. She doesn't want to feel alone. She doesn't want to feel like that 7-year-old anymore. And so what I did was, Susan's highest self, we all have a highest self, full of love and compassion. And so that highest self has the power to go into the past and hear the story of the protectors, and also rescue the exiled parts out of the past and reprogram, release the burdens, release that emotional baggage. This is what creates the dark cloud. This is what creates that energy of, oh, I just can't release the energy of mom or dad or sister or somebody that just made fun of me. So the highest self has all of the power to reprogram these parts. And the highest self, in collaboration, the protectors that Susan doesn't like, the fat protector. And she's got other protectors too that we have worked out, but today I'm just showing you what fat protector is about. The highest self can get all of these parts of her on the same sheet of music in terms of helping her to eat healthy, get trim, and give her the courage to leave the tribe, her current tribe if she really needed to, and find a new tribe of better people that loves her for who she is. And so that is how we healed Susan. And that is how she was able to take off the weight. Over the course of 4 or 5 months, she was able to lose the 15 pounds, and she has kept her healthy habits. And it's no longer a struggle. She has really no cravings for ice cream and all of the bad foods. And that's because the highest self healed these parts, and these parts became cheerleaders for her to get healthy so that she could move on with her life. So what I have been describing this healing model is called internal family systems. Internal family system is an evidence-based modality of permanent emotional healing. This is psychospiritual healing at its deepest level, and it's also a healing model where you become the leader in your system to help these parts get unstuck from the past, and you, as the highest self of who you are, lead you to your greatness. And so, whatever results you don't have that you wish you had, so just take a look. The results in your health, in your bank account, the results in your love life, or results in your emotional life where maybe you don't have joy. Whatever it is in your life that you're not happy with, the reason why those results are there is really a reflection of the beliefs that are inside your psyche. And those beliefs were downloaded as a result of the devaluing experiences. And those devaluing experiences created the exiles that has these burdens with some version of I am not enough. And so in order to get better results and move your life forward and get unstuck and unleashed, that is where you need to go back into the past and identify the exiles that are holding you back because it had been downloaded with some negative belief. So this powerful healing model can change every area of your life, and you could get unstuck and unleashed and become unstoppable. So if you want to know more about this protocol of healing through the internal family systems model, you could download my free ebook on Leap to Your True Greatness, the magical steps to permanently erase negative self-talk that you're not going to find in self-helpless books. Just click on the link below and you could immediately get your free download. Go to nonegativetalk.com and you could claim your download of this protocol that I just explained to you, and your life can change. Because the first step to change is awareness, and this ebook is going to give you that awareness of what you need to do in order to get unstuck and unleashed.